Yo, what's really going on between Young Thug and 6ix9ine? The streets are buzzing, the fans are split, and the receipts are everywhere. This isn't just another rap drama, this is a full-blown beef, and it's shaking the hip-hop world to its core. Every post, every track, every leaked snippet is sending shockwaves across the culture. It all exploded when 6ix9ine dropped FAX Call Me Wham, and the internet went crazy. Fans are reading every lyric like it's a message directly aimed at Thug. The shade, the bars, the attitude, it's raw, it's aggressive, and it's impossible to ignore. But Young Thug isn't backing down. Behind the scenes, cryptic posts, interviews, and subtle jabs are his way of sending a message back, and fans are decoding every single one. This beef isn't just music. It's about respect, power, influence, and control over the streets and social media. Who's really playing who? Who's in charge of the narrative? And which move could end it all, or blow it up even bigger? You're about to see the timeline, the tracks, the hidden shots, and every public and behind-the-scenes moment that's kept fans on edge. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Young Thug versus 6ix9ine isn't just a beef, it's a war. The story of Young Thug versus 6ix9ine didn't just start with a track or a social media post, it started with vibes, tension, and subtle disrespect. For months, the streets had been whispering about clashes between the Atlanta King and the New York Wild Card. Young Thug has always commanded respect. His influence, his style, his consistency on the grind made him untouchable in the eyes of many. But 6ix9ine, he thrives on chaos, provocation, and turning every slight into viral gold. Mix the two, and you have a storm waiting to erupt. The first sparks ignited during a music industry event. Fans in attendance claimed the tension was almost tangible. Side eyes were thrown. Whispers passed across rooms. Cameras caught glimpses of awkward interactions. 6ix9ine, ever the provocateur, posted cryptic messages that hinted at disrespect, subtle, but enough to catch the attention of the streets. Thug's camp, loyal and patient, stayed silent for now. But silence in rap beefs is temporary. Every unspoken word becomes ammunition, every move analyzed, every post decoded. Fast forward to the first major shot fired. The leaks. A snippet of 6ix9ine's verse rumored to be directed at Young Thug surfaced online. Social media blew up immediately. Fans dissected every bar, every line, trying to uncover hidden meanings, coded threats, and subtle jabs. The streets lit up with memes, reaction videos, and heated debates. Every fan became a detective, analyzing lyrics, gestures, and old interviews. Was this personal? Was it professional? The ambiguity made it explosive. Young Thug didn't respond immediately with a track that wasn't his style, but he responded in other ways. Cryptic posts on Instagram, subtle lyrics and freestyles, interviews where he dropped indirect shots, every move calculated. His team insiders reportedly strategized every step. Every snippet, every post, every behind-the-scenes action was deliberate. Thug understood the stakes. This wasn't just about disrespect. It was about legacy, influence, and street credibility. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine was thriving in the chaos. Every reaction, every viral clip, every fan debate fueled him. That's his world. Provocation is power. And he knows the algorithm of the streets, the social media waves, the headlines that keep his name trending. Fans were now fully invested. Team Thug versus Team 6ix9ine debates exploded online. Memes circulated, reaction videos went viral, and every moment of the beef became content that dominated feeds for weeks. But here's the twist: this beef isn't just entertainment. It's a study in strategy. 6ix9ine is loud, brash, and instant, every post a grenade. Young Thug is patient, calculated, and precise, every move surgical. One relies on chaos and immediacy. The other relies on loyalty, respect, and subtlety. The contrast is stark, and the fans are loving it. Insiders hint at secret meetings, whispered strategies, and backstage conversations. The industry watches closely. Labels, producers, and collaborators weigh in silently, knowing that a misstep could ignite further drama. In this world, every word matters, every leak matters, And every post has consequences. The first official music shot came when 6ix9ine began teasing FAX Call Me Wham, a track dripping with aggressive energy and clear subliminals aimed at Thug. Fans analyzed every lyric, every bar, every intonation, every pause was evidence. Some claimed it was a direct jab. Others debated whether it was simply hype and bravado. Either way, it got the streets talking, and the media amplifying every angle. Young Thug's response came quietly but effectively. Instead of directly releasing a diss track, he used subtlety, cryptic captions, interviews with hidden messages, and freestyles that dropped hints for fans to decode. The energy was deliberate, show strength without overexposing. Let 6ix9ine make the mistakes. Let the streets fuel the hype. Thug understood that in a beef like this, patience is power. As the days progressed, leaks, posts, and snippets continued to fuel speculation. Fans dissected old songs, old interviews, and social media history to connect dots. Who started it? Who's winning? Who's disrespecting whom? The narrative grew beyond music. It became culture. It became a social media war, a street debate, and a music industry phenomenon all at once. The beef also highlighted the clash of personalities. 6ix9ine thrives in the spotlight, in controversy, in chaos. Young Thug thrives in control, loyalty, and respect. One moves fast, striking with immediate impact. The other moves slow, letting influence accumulate. Fans quickly noticed this. Analysts debated strategies. The streets weighed in. And the result? The hype built to a level neither could ignore. The stage was fully set. 6ix9ine had dropped the first major track. The streets were talking non-stop, and Young Thug had quietly signaled that the war wasn't over, it was only just beginning. Every social media post, every leaked snippet, every reaction was now a piece of a larger puzzle. Fans were hooked. Media outlets were scrambling. The streets were divided. The rap world had witnessed the first real chapter in a beef that was about to blow up even bigger. Is where things get explosive. The social media chaos, fan reactions, and leaked moments escalate the beef to full-blown war. The streets, the internet, and the music industry collide in ways that will leave fans shocked, entertained, and begging for more. The streets are buzzing louder than ever. 6ix9ine's FAX Call Me Wham is out, and the internet has erupted. Fans dissect every line, every ad-lib, every subtle shout-out. Some swear they hear direct jabs at Young Thug in every bar. Others say it's just 6ix9ine flexing his energy, showing the world he's untouchable. But one thing is clear. Nobody is ignoring it. Social media is exploding. TikTok clips, reaction videos, memes, and breakdowns dominate feeds. Everyone has an opinion. Team Thug fights back online, interpreting cryptic posts, freestyles, and interviews as calculated shots fired at 6ix9ine. Team 6ix9ine doubles down, dissecting Young Thug's subtle jabs and framing them as timid or weak. Fans turn into analysts, and the debate spreads across every platform imaginable. Every post goes viral. Every clip becomes evidence. Every comment stirs the pot further. Industry insiders whisper about behind-the-scenes chaos. Labels, producers, and collaborators are trying to navigate the storm without picking sides, but every move seems to fan the flames. Every concert, every studio session, every public appearance becomes fodder for speculation. According to insiders, secret messages are being sent, hints dropped, and alliances tested. The beef has left the studio and entered every corner of the music world. Then the leaks hit. Clips from unreleased tracks, old verses, and private freestyles surface online. Fans dissect them obsessively, creating timelines, theories, and conspiracies about who said what first, who disrespected who, and who is playing the long game. Every snippet is analyzed for tone, cadence, and lyrical subliminal messaging. The beef has become a full-fledged cultural phenomenon, far beyond a simple rivalry. Young Thug responds strategically. Instead of an immediate track, he drops freestyles with coded bars, subtle references, and Instagram captions that hint at loyalty, street respect, and experience. It's not aggression, it's precision. Thug's team reportedly monitors every reaction, ensuring that every move is calculated, every post impactful, and every public message reinforces his dominance. The contrast between 6ix9ine and his chaotic, viral-driven approach and Thug's calculated patience couldn't be starker. The fans are hooked. Streets, clubs, and social feeds are alive with debate. Conversations break down into Team Thug versus Team 6ix9ine in arguments. Memes go viral. Clips of past interactions are reposted. Fans relive old moments, trying to predict the next move. Every leaked track, post, or reaction becomes content, fueling a never-ending cycle of attention. This isn't just a beef. It's a media storm, a culture storm, and a street storm all at once. Rumors swirl about potential collaborations gone wrong, industry politics, and personal vendettas fueling the war. Insider sources claim that Thug's team is playing a chess game: patience, precision, and subtle dominance. 6ix9ine thrives in chaos, controversy, and virality. The energy between these two worlds, strategic versus explosive, keeps fans on edge. Who will crack first? Who will dominate? Every fan has a theory, and every post adds to the mystery. The escalation peaks when snippets of live performances surface. Clips show both artists performing, sometimes subtly referencing each other, sometimes clearly throwing shade. Fans go wild. Analysts debate the meaning of every bar. Memes flood the internet. The narrative grows beyond the artists themselves. The beef becomes a cultural moment, a story about street respect, influence, and the power of viral energy. By now, the stakes are massive. Young Thug is protecting his legacy, his respect, and his reputation. 6ix9ine is proving his relevance, his audacity, and his viral clout. Every move has consequences. The fans, the streets, the media all are invested. The tension has crossed music, social media, and culture, creating a full-blown war where every word counts, sets the stage for the ultimate showdown. The climax, where the tracks, leaks, viral moments, and street stories all converge. Both artists are now fully aware of the stakes. The world is watching. Fans are ready. Analysts are predicting outcomes. And the next chapter, the final, explosive, is where the war reaches its highest point, exposing truths, jabs, and cultural impact that will be remembered for years. The streets are buzzing. Social media is on fire. Rap fans everywhere are glued to their screens. The war has escalated from subtle jabs to full-blown cultural domination. That's where we witness the ultimate fallout, the most shocking revelations, and the moment that decides who really controls the streets and the clout. The stage is set. The streets are watching. Social media is exploding. This is the moment where Young Thug versus 6ix9ine reaches its climax, a full-blown showdown that fans have been waiting for since the first cryptic post, the first snippet, the first shade. The stakes have never been higher. Reputation, legacy, and street credibility are all on the line. 6ix9ine is relentless. His track FAX Call Me Wham is dominating trending charts, reaction videos, and memes. Every bar is dissected. Every shout, every pause, every flow is interpreted as a direct attack on Thug. Fans scrutinize the lyrics, debating meanings, reading between lines, and dissecting subtleties. The energy is chaotic, viral, unstoppable, the signature 6ix9ine storm. Young Thug, however, is playing a different game. He doesn't rush. He doesn't react impulsively. His responses are strategic. Subtle freestyles, cryptic Instagram posts, and carefully crafted interviews that send messages only 6ix9ine and loyal fans can decode. Thug's approach is patient, calculated, and precise, a masterclass in psychological warfare. In the rap game, the fan bases are now fully divided. Streets, clubs, online forums, TikTok, and Instagram live feeds are buzzing 24/7. Memes, reaction videos, and fan analyses flood the platforms. Every move by either artist sparks new debates. Who's winning? Who's disrespecting? Who's outsmarting who? The feud has moved beyond music. It's now a cultural spectacle. A digital war where clout, influence, and legacy collide. Rumors of leaked tracks, private diss freestyles, and insider info intensify the tension. Sources claim both camps are monitoring each other closely, ensuring every post, every snippet, every subtle gesture is maximizing impact. Analysts argue this is the modern rap beef multi-platform, multi-layered, and far beyond traditional diss tracks. Social media and viral energy are just as important as the bars themselves. The climax hits during a live performance. 6ix9ine drops a freestyle with unmistakable jabs at Young Thug. The crowd reacts wildly, clips go viral instantly, and fans explode online. Young Thug answers not with a single track, but with a strategic compilation of freestyles, social posts, and collaborations subtle yet devastating. Every fan, every analyst, every street observer is dissecting the moves like chess pieces on a board. The contrast between the two approaches couldn't be starker. 6ix9ine thrives on immediate chaos, virality, and provocation. Young Thug thrives on patience, loyalty, and carefully controlled power. One is loud, explosive, and unpredictable. The other is precise, strategic, and calculated. The clash of styles, personalities, and influence has made this beef one of the most fascinating in modern rap history. Reaches its peak, fans witness a cultural moment unlike any other. Every leaked verse, every cryptic post, every reaction video becomes part of the story. Streets buzz, social media trends, clubs replace snippets, endless debate, and the music industry watches, knowing this beef has rewritten the rules of rap warfare where strategy, social media, and street respect are equally powerful. But the story doesn't end with the tracks. The legacy of this beef will be felt for years. Fanbases remember the moves, the jabs, the subtleties. Social media remembers the chaos. The streets remember the respect earned and the provocations thrown. And both Young Thug and 6ix9ine have solidified their positions, each in their own way. One as a viral provocateur, the other as a master of controlled strategy. The war has reached its full intensity. Every bar has been analyzed, every post decoded, every meme shared. And while some fans declare a winner, others argue it's a stalemate, a cultural clash where both leave their mark. The streets, the internet, and the industry have witnessed the modern blueprint of a rap beef. One that mixes music, media, strategy, and influence like never before. The question remains, who ultimately controls the narrative? Who wins respect? Who dominates the culture? In this war, the answer isn't just in the tracks, it's in the moves, the strategy, and the viral energy. One thing is undeniable. Young Thug versus 6ix9ine has changed the game forever. And the story isn't over. The streets are watching, the fans are debating, and the culture will never forget. And now, the call to action. The story is laid out. The beef is revealed. The receipts are clear. The fans decide who comes out on top. But it's up to you to weigh in, share your opinion, and keep the conversation alive. Alright, fam, now it's your turn. Who really won this epic clash? Young Thug with his calculated moves, cryptic jabs, and street respect, or 6ix9ine with his viral chaos, loud bars, and no fear energy? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Break down every bar, every post, every subtle shot. We want your analysis, your opinions, and your verdict. The streets are watching, and your voice counts. If you're shit by the receipts, the leaks, and the drama, smash that like button. Hit subscribe so you never miss the next deep dive into rap beefs, behind the scenes drama, and the stories the mainstream media won't show you. This isn't just music, this is culture, influence, and strategy all colliding. You'll want to be front row when the next chapter drops. Share this video with everyone who lives for rap battles, viral moments, and legendary beefs. Your friends, your crew, even that cousin who thinks they know all the receipts they need to see this breakdown. Every bar, every diss, every reaction, it's all here. And it's all unpacked for you. Remember, rap beefs aren't just about the tracks. They're about influence. They're about street respect. They're about control. Young Thug versus 6ix9ine has shown the power of strategy, the chaos of virality, and the way culture reacts when legends clash. So comment, like, subscribe, and share. Join the conversation. Make your voice heard. Because in this war, every fan, every post, every view counts. The story isn't ending. It's only beginning.